Backed by popular demand, this guy right here. Not really. Backed by popular demand, why Need for Speed sucks. Why do I point upward? We know the title's going to be down below. Why Need for Speed sucks. And is it going to be this direction or is it going to be this direction? If we flip it this way and I look down this way, it'll probably be from here all the way over to there. Why Need for Speed sucks, right? It's going this way, isn't it? I think. It's not up here. Last time I was like, why Gears of War sucks. Why such and such sucks. And backed by popular demand, you've asked for it. That's right. One whole subscriber said, please do why generic video game title here sucks. Do these videos. Make these videos a series. So, yeah, because of one subscriber, I have decided to do this. Not really. It was multiple subscribers. So if you get pissed off because, I don't know, you seem to like the game I've titled Why It Sucks, well, get over it. Move on. Unsubscribe from my channel because you're not going to hurt my feelings. I'll be able to sleep tonight. I promise. Okay, so with that said, if you're easily angered and get your panties in a twist, okay, here's what I want you to do. Take your panties off, rub yourself in some peanut butter, and put your grandma's panties on, and maybe that will calm you down before you watch this video. Because in this video, I have done all the research about everything negative about the new Need for Speed reboot, so you don't have to, okay? So hopefully you haven't rushed out like an asshole and spent $65 on this fantastic game when you could have just bought Forza. So yeah, if you haven't bought Forza and you rushed out and you bought Need for Speed, you're an asshole, okay? If you rushed out and bought Need for Speed and it's an only online game, you're an asshole. And I mean that you are an asshole from the bottom of my heart. If you bought this game day one and it's an only online game, you are a fucking asshole and part of the problem with the video game community. Get the fuck off of my channel. Okay, so with that said, and that out of my system, we're going to go on to read little parts of reviews. Now, I had to go buy a fucking notebook, okay? Because I ran out of paper. Let me tell you what I did. When the kids went back to school, I got notebooks for 17 cents a piece. Usually these things are like $1, 89 cents, 99 cents, $1 and some change, okay? And since I'm not making any money off of YouTube, I bought a bunch of 17-cent notebooks. My girlfriend's like, you need to buy a shitload of these. And I'm like, oh no, we'll be okay for a while. And I picked up a stack about this big. What I should have done is spent $100 and just stacked them in the background, in the back, right? And show you how many I bought. Because now I've ran out. And of course, subscribers today said, hey, you need to make a Need for Speed Why It Sucks video. And I'm like, well, I was going to do that today, but I ran out of notebook paper. So I made a special trip to Target and spent $1 to buy a notebook. Because actually the last video I made, I want you to know I used my girlfriend's notebook. She was not happy with that and made me buy her another notebook. And then I had to buy myself another notebook, okay? Meanwhile, we got some video games fixing to release. And what does my girlfriend do? She breaks her fucking phone, okay? Because she only drops it like 100 times every month. So I had to buy a new phone and a phone card because I'm not getting her a contract phone, okay? She's going to learn how to respect technology and stop fucking breaking it. And then maybe we won't have to buy her another phone, okay? So, with that said, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, learn to respect the electronics, okay? Now, before somebody types, you're 4 minutes into the video and you haven't even got to the point. The point is about entertaining you people, okay? So that 4 minutes right there entertains somebody. Trust me. Now, on to the Need for Speed reviews. Yeah, so the girlfriend broke the phone. So you know what that means? There's a couple of games coming out, but the girlfriend broke the phone. You know what that means? I had to buy our phone, therefore I can't cough up. I can't pony up some cash for some of the games I wanted. You got Fallout 4 coming out. I have to get that. Okay? And we may even do a video on why Fallout 4 sucks too. So if you really like Fallout 4, I might start doing this for all AAA games. Why? Because it's entertainment. For some people. I know not for you, mister. I already don't like your tone. I already don't like your aggressive demeanor. I already don't like the language. I've given you a dislike. And then I'm going to leave my own little naughty message and then run off. Okay, after I block my messages so you can't reply. Yeah, don't bother. Because if I can't reply to your message and you leave a stupid message, I'll just delete it, okay? At least have the balls when you leave your stupid little message to let me to reply to your nonsense, okay? Like I said, if you bought this game, you're an asshole. You were an asshole for buying this game. And I actually really mean that. This part is not for entertainment purposes. Well, it is for other subscribers. But for you, you are an asshole because you bought a $65 game at launch that's only on fucking line. A racing game. Why does Need for Speed honestly need to be constantly fucking connected? All right. Now we're 6 minutes in. So here we go. The game is far from perfect. The irony is, right after they said that, they gave it an 8. And yes, for the smartass that's like, well, that's not a perfect rating, an 8's pretty goddamn good. No option to play offline. Yet they gave it an 8. I don't like the consistency of this paper, okay? I need a thicker paper. Unable to pause the game. You cannot pause a fucking video game? Are you kidding me? That's like saying I can't save a game in 2015. You can't fucking pause Need for Speed? That's like one time... back in the day when I was playing Sonic the Hedgehog and I was just about to beat the game, what did my mom tell me to do? She busts in my room and she's like, you gotta go mow the yard. I'm like, but I'm about to beat this game. She's like, I don't care. Get your ass outside and mow the damn yard. You're living under my roof. You're gonna mow the fucking yard. Mom, I'm about to beat this game. You don't understand. I've spent hours, there's patterns, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and now I'm about to beat it. I'm like, well, I'm going to leave it on and go, no, you're going to turn it off, and I'm going to stand here and watch you turn it off. Yep, good old mom. So, yeah, there's a childhood story. Can you please get back to Need for Speed? Yeah, I'll get back to Need. Just give me a minute or I'll tell you another damn story. Not the perfect game fans hoped for. Yet, they gave it an 8. I've got another story for you, and it's regarding Need for Speed. Remember the 3DO and Need for Speed on the 3DO? Did any of you actually ever own a Panasonic 3DO and Need for Speed? Oh my God, I constantly played it. I was in love with it, and I would like to see someone just remake that game. The very first game. That would be awesome. And Road Rash, huh? Yes. But the franchise still has a long way to travel. Yet, we gave it an 8. Need for Speed could use more variety. 8.3. At high speeds, you come across noticeable performance drops and pop-ins. 8.3, because this guy likes his performance issues and his pop-ins, apparently. I never found myself fully connecting to any of the characters in the story. Yet, I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Because that makes fucking sense. Live action scenes work well at times, but felt they were just put there to move me from place to place and race to race in the story. 8.5. Ultimately, there just isn't much to the multiplayer aspect. 8.5. That's weird. There isn't much to the multiplayer aspect, yet it's an only online game, and you still give it an 8.5 when you just said there isn't much to the multiplayer aspect, yet it's only on fucking line. Let's give it an 8.5. There is not much interaction to be had? 8.5. Need for Speed is always online, and overall, the online integration falls flat. Let me read that again. Need for Speed is always online, and overall, the online integration falls flat. What can possibly be the score? 8.5. You know what these reviewers remind me of? Because Need for Speed is a pretty game. It reminds me of someone that gets a hot girl. The girl of their dreams. Yet they're not very satisfied with the sex. But they still score her high because she's pretty. Yet she has no brain upstairs. And there's nothing going on downstairs. Yet we still keep her around. Pathetic. Odd frame rate drops in the middle of the races. Let's give it a 9. I did run into a few glitches here and there. 9. Warning, these are not my reviews, are my opinions. Just for that guy that's getting his grandma's panties in a twist right now, fixing to bang his elbows and his dick across the keyboard, okay? Calm down. It's gonna be okay. I also have concerns about the game's long-term appeal. I want to read that one again. I also have concerns about the game's long-term appeal. A 9. They gave it a 9 right after saying that. Amazing. But it can sometimes be frustrating. A 9. Are you fucking kidding me? One of the few downsides to the game is that sometimes there's a degree of luck to the racing. Yet you gave it a 9. For luck. Need for Speed is more about neon lights than actual spark. I've still got some left. I had to stop because I didn't want to use a full notebook because I might decide to make a video for you tomorrow on my day off. AI cheats so much, it can be frustrating. See, just reading all that shit makes me not want to go out and buy it on day one. Oh, but it's online. Only online. Needs the constant online connection. I wasn't going to be a dumbass and buy it to begin with. It's lost some of the courage that characterized it. That's just kind of odd. The lack of innovation may be its down point. We would enjoy it more if it was varied and lively. That one stuck. Competent racer, unwilling to risk standing out. That one unstuck. Need for Speed. Needs to be beefed up to stand with its competitors. Beneath its flashy exteriors, it's not quite firing on all cylinders. Fans will be disappointed by this quite boring open world game. And last but not least, it does exactly what it sets out to do. But what it sets out to do is boring, bland, unimaginative, and thoroughly dull. Oh, and that's why Need for Speed sucks.